Jimmy again with the summer reading program, and we are doing our Quilters show and tell. We're also right in the middle of our sign-ups for our Read and Win, so don't forget to come by and register for our pretty lawn chairs that we have in there. Today we have with us Miss Peggy, and Peggy has brought some beautiful quilts and needlework with her to show. And Peggy, will you tell us a little bit about this quilt?
I'll be happy to, Jimmy. This is called Dove Tiles. It's from the book by Judy Garden. It has 196 4-inch squares, and they're all different. And it is reverse applique. And with reverse applique, it's opposite from traditional applique, whereas you draw the design on a light colored fabric, and then you layer that onto a darker colored fabric, cut out the portions of the design that you would like to shade through, turn it under and sew it down. That way the fabric that's in the back becomes your applique. So that's why they call it reverse applique.
Well, that's great. And as I was looking, I could not see any two that were alike, so all of them are different.
They're all different. There's
Okay, what did you use for the
196.
backing now, Peggy?
It's just white fabric,
Okay.
just plain white fabric. This has a polyester bat, and it's machine quilted.
And the back is almost as pretty as the front because of the machine work.
Thank you.
Thank you, Peggy, for bringing it in, and we'll get into the next one. We're back with Peggy on another quilt here that Peggy has brought with us. Thank you for bringing it, Peggy, and let's talk a little bit about it. What is the design, and how did you construct it?
Okay, this is a Baltimore album style quilt.
Okay.
And Sue Garman was the author. She's the one that made the pattern. This quilt took me 3 years. It took a year to do the applique and 2 years to do the quilting. It's needle turn, applique, and hand quilted.
There's a lot of work in there, I can tell from looking.
Yes.
It's a beautiful quilt. So what did you use for the lining on it? Just the
backing,
contracting?
it's just a pale yellow,
Okay.
and it has a wool bat.
Wool bat. So, okay. That's a beautiful quilt. And did you say it was another needle turn?
It's a needle turn applique
Okay.
by hand.
It's a beautiful quilt. We're back with Peggy on our quilts, and she's brought another pretty quilt here. And Peggy, tell us a little bit about this one.
Okay, Jimmy. This is, I call it Persistence Plus. It was made from a pattern by Lori Smith, and her pattern was Persistence. But I enlarged the block size and then added the sashings. Her pattern did not have sashings, and the blocks were smaller. So then I call mine Persistence Plus. This one, the sashing is done in a cathedral window style.
Okay.
And then I've added hand embroidery in the corners with bullion roses. And the applique is hand done with needle turn.
Okay.
And with needle turn, you use the point of your needle to turn the edge of the fabrics over and then stitch it down.
Okay.
And it's hand quilted.
And I'm familiar with that needle turn because my mother used to do that a lot.
Okay.
So I was familiar with that. That's one thing about quilting I was familiar with.
Okay.
It is a beautiful quilt, and like you said, it looks like the cathedral window design a
On
lot
the
because of the.
sashes, yes.
Because of. So what did you use for the backing on that? Contrasting. Oh, you used a printed.
I used a printed backing that has roses, pink roses, to kind of go with the sashing. And it's got a cotton polyester blend bat.
Okay. And I see that you've labeled it also.
I have.
That's a
I
good
always
idea.
label my quilts, and just like I looked at this before we came over, because I made this in, let's see, when 2012 I finished
2012.
it. So there were the specifics I could not remember the
Well,
name of the
that's
lady
good
that
information.
created
That
the
would-
pattern.
Good information that goes right along with the quilt.
Right.
Whoever winds up with it.
Right.
That's great. And you said this is machine or hand quilted?
It's hand quilted.
Hand quilted. Okay. It's another beautiful quilt, and we appreciate
Thank you.
Thank you for coming by and bringing your
I
quilts. We've
appreciate the
enjoyed it.
invitation.